Hey guys, Crew of Long Live, I'm Eric.
I'm Shane.
And we're back with Dragon Ball Super. Shane, last time on Dragon Ball Super, what happened?
Well, we pretty much ended the preseason.
Zeno Expo?
Yeah.
Yep, Goku versus Top.
Yeah, and it was stopped prematurely. They said it was basically even.
Yeah.
But I didn't really feel that way.
Sure.
That guy was pissed off, fighting for justice. They're framing this like the narrative of the tournament. If they have TV there, it's probably Goku is the bad guy.
Yeah.
Which I even kind of feel.
Yeah, they're not super wrong.
Yeah, they're not super wrong,
comes to
but
that.
if you judge the heart and the motivation, we know Goku's not evil.
No, he's certainly not
He's
evil.
ignorant.
He's very ignorant. Maybe negligent.
Yeah, that's a good word for it.
Yeah. We also talked about there being a stronger fighter in Universe 11, I think is where they're from, Jiren, who Goku's excited to meet. And we have about 2 days until the Tournament of Power starts, 40 hours.
Which I feel like that's nothing.
What?
That's so close.
Yeah.
How's Gohan? I don't know.
Yep. So we have to get our team together, our 10 fighters represent Universe 7. Okay?
Well, I know that he trains with Piccolo at some point because he talks about it.
He already has, yeah.
Yeah, but we don't see it, really.
No.
And then the freaking opening, they show him training with Piccolo. I thought there was going to be like this 1 year period where they're training.
No.
Like they do before the androids.
Yeah.
And Goku and Piccolo
So
fighting
you
Gohan.
want the same exact story from before?
Yeah, but they're older and better. Yeah, it's not,
well,
it's not the same. It's just Gohan's older.
He has been training with Gohan. We just haven't seen it. We already had a time skip a little bit ago. Major one.
I want that.
Well, you're not getting that. You did not expect it. You not get what you want. Okay. What these people want is to see the reaction, and to do that, you got to go down to the description
no one watches this.
where you can find the link to the reaction and watch it there. Come back here for the review, which is for you people staying on YouTube. Is going to start right now. Let's go. All right.
It's cool to see Vegeta worried about Bulma and just how much he's kind of changed, you know.
Yeah. Despite all appearances that he wants you to think he can't help it, yeah. I mean, he wants to seem detached.
Yeah.
Because he thinks that's proper.
Do you think Vegeta deserved redemption?
Huh?
You think Vegeta deserved redemption?
By this point, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
I'm just saying in real life, is like someone like massacred planets, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it might be different. You know what I mean? But I don't know, maybe. But he also helped save the world too.
Sure. I think he's definitely proved himself. I mean, he's still always going to have that edge to him.
We saw what he did with the Majin Buu saga too.
Yeah. But he's also given his life for everybody too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think he's the kind of character I can really look at and judge.
Yeah.
Versus a character that, you know, can just make choices and from now on that's all he can do.
Yeah,
you know?
I get you.
What do you think about the skipping labor?
Well, you know, when that was going on, I was like, it'd be cool if he did this.
Yeah.
But that won't happen. And it happened.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's great. That's gotta feel weird.
It's gotta be weird, like the transition from being pregnant to there.
Like, the placenta and all the liquid, all that shit's not in there?
You have to assume that he just took care of it. Any and all elements that would have happened.
Oh, man.
Except no painful, 24-hour labor. Or 12 or 8 or 1. You know?
Yeah.
There you go.
Bypass the consequence for original sin.
I don't think they have that in this
I know, it's kind of funny to think about.
Yeah.
Oh, and I love the Manaka storyline.
Yeah.
I want that to always be a thing.
Yeah.
I hope it is.
Well, I don't think he'll be appearing on the team.
No, I don't either, but I think it'll be funny.
What do you think about there being only 28 planets in the entire
I figured there'd be a lot
universe?
more. I thought they were going to drop a huge number, but whatever.
Well, I mean, considering that we've had Beerus the Destroyer just wiping planets out as he, was, Majin Buu wrecking the universe far before he was put back to sleep.
Yeah.
Frieza, Broly. Or not Broly, I guess he's not part of canon. But we've had characters out there destroying planets and stuff like that. The Saiyans, it's just crazy to think there's only 28 left.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I mean, I wonder how many Frieza destroyed.
I'm sure a decent amount. He was emperor, so he wanted to, lord over planets. But
well, I mean, like the idea of him being emperor, like in some like kind of unknown part of the guy, it makes you feel like, and like during the Frieza arc, like when they went to planet Namek and they stopped that one planet, like it just makes you feel like there's a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I thought. Like Frieza was ruling over one quadrant, and then his brother was ruling over another.
We just don't know how many were out there. Granted, this 28 number is coming out in Dragon Ball Super. I don't think that like back then they were thinking 28. Let's divide them up. But if I had to retcon it myself, I could be like, well, if there was a person in charge of Earth and called himself Emperor, I wouldn't be like, oh, he's only Emperor of one planet. If he had like 5, I'd be like, oh, that's not much. I'd be like, holy shit, that's billions of people.
Yeah.
So even if Frieza was Emperor of 5 planets, let's say, I'm just pulling that out of thin air. It's still quite the accomplishment.
Well, the idea that the Saiyans had this huge thing where they sent all their baby warriors to planets makes it seem like there's hundreds.
Well, there could have been.
Yeah, and they destroyed them.
That's the thing. There could have been.
Uh-huh.
We know that Beerus actually gave for either permission or ordered Frieza to destroy Planet Vegeta. Maybe that was one of the things. It was like, yeah, I quit them doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not to say it's justification for destroying Planet Vegeta, but that's what happened.
I thought they were going to say like 1,000.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just makes you. I think in my head it makes it seem like all that stuff from like 50 years ago is more epic.
It also, again, that could have been there.
Yeah.
And then also it gives a really good reason why we're so low on the ranking scale.
Yeah.
It's because we have there's amazing civilizations, there's amazing people, but there's not many compared probably to other universes that have actually tended their gardens and grown them.
Yeah, yeah. So Krillin has a new technique that he came up with.
Yeah, that's what he says.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. I think it's interesting that they had to really doubt Krillin, but then they're like, what about his wife? What about 17? Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
He's like, oh, poor Krillin. But he is training again, so that's good.
Yeah. I like how they kind of framed it as, like, this is not about raw power, it's about experience.
It's about experience. It's about being able to outsmart your opponent.
Yeah.
And, you keep saying, like, Roshi is so weak that it shouldn't matter. But, I mean, we saw him fighting off
I just think of
soldiers.
every athletic event, like raw power does play a lot, especially in this universe where like, someone could be 50 times more powerful.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And it just.
I mean, it's hard to put.
I can't think it in real world terms at all.
Sure. Well, it's not because they're superpowered people.
Yeah.
Master Roshi is 300 years old.
Yeah.
He's still who he is.
Yeah. I mean, I know he fought Frieza's guys, so like, but even then I was like, how's that work? I mean, just like when they
Frieza's guys are not that strong.
When they fought Cell Jr., well, I mean, when they fought...
A lot of them can't even perform Kai Blast. They have to use guns.
Yeah. When they fought Cell Jr., everyone seemed like they were even. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, they're not even. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it just, I don't know. It just happens.
But when they're fighting Cell Jr., like, Roshi couldn't take on Cell Jr., but the Cell Jr. fight is one to the death. Whereas here, this is a game.
Yeah.
Granted, the stakes are death, but the fact that Roshi can outmaneuver somebody that's far more powerful than him, that's not crazy to think.
Like aren't they like stronger, faster, more powerful, harder to move?
To a certain point, yeah, but not. If our universe can find these 10, that doesn't mean every single universe is going to find 10 tops.
Yeah.
Top Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, they're extremely rare. Not every universe is going to have cells.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like our universe, which is extremely powerful, can barely pull off what we have here. I think it would be weird to expect other universes to do the same. I'm not saying that they're not strong.
Yeah.
But to find 10 on the level of which we've seen people fight, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. The fact that. Well, I mean, Goten and Trunks, I mean, they did fight Majin Buu. They do have some experience. I guess they don't have, like, hardcore
every time we've seen them fight, they almost always defeat themselves in terms of their not taking things seriously or not knowing what they're doing. It's raw power, but it's not as important to them. Yeah. And I think that's a good distinction that Gohan makes.
Yeah, I think it is, too. And it's good, honestly, for the show to acknowledge that. Mm-hmm. So, Vegeta he insisted that they persuade Bulma. Which was funny because they're more scared of Bulma than they are Beerus.
True. I mean, I think there's an element of fear. I think there's also an element of like he has a responsibility as the father to be here. You know.
Yeah. I mean, why were they skimping on details? You know, of the consequence if they lose the tournament around Vegeta.
They don't want to create such a panic.
Yeah.
You know that the entire universe will go out.
Yeah.
You know, they said keep it secret.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I just figured they could have told Vegeta. I guess maybe not. That wasn't the right time to do it. But you know, I forget that Pan's in here. I never see her.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know, when I saw her, like, oh, they're gonna call her Pan. And I'm like thinking about, what, has she been around?
Oh, Pan would be Gohan's kid.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
But that's what I meant. I forget that Gohan has a kid.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because I never see her.
We've seen her a lot in the series.
That one episode where she was flying around, but that was
At least 10 episodes. 12 maybe.
I don't think about her. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Okay.
I just forget I forget she exists. Like Chaozu, I forget he exists sometimes.
Yeah?
Yeah. And Yamcha's plan to show up.
They didn't even consider Yamcha.
Yeah, I'm sure they didn't. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's telling that they consider Master Roshi, not Yamcha.
Yeah.
You know, Yamcha might be more powerful at a certain point.
Yeah.
You know, but Roshi has more experience.
Why didn't they get Roshi to fight Cell then?
Because that's to the death. If you can just, you know, use somebody, you know, blast somebody to pieces.
Well, I guess
But it's illegal to kill anybody in the tournament.
Yeah, but they blast each other. They just can't kill each other.
Yeah.
Like how? I mean,
you'll see as you watch.
well, I imagine now, like the way you're talking,
Yeah.
like there's going to be a lot of. It's going to really emphasize pushing people out, from what I understand.
And that's the only way you can do it.
Yeah, I mean, I know before, like it was always, you knock them out or there's a ring out. You know what I mean? Now it's just ring out, but you can still knock them out and then throw them. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess I just gotta watch it.
It's also a matter of teamwork.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think, I mean, even before having seen it before, I don't think it's crazy that Master Roshi would be picked over other people. And I don't think the larger fan base would either, honestly. Yeah, I always wondered what the Saiyan name of Bulla would have been. I would have liked to have heard that one. Like, what vegetable would he have based it off of? Mm-hmm. You know, what would the name be?
What is Vegeta?
Vegetable.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's vegetable.
Because he's royal.
Yeah. And then Trunks is.
He's not a Saiyan name.
Yeah. And okay.
Yeah. So he hasn't gotten a name one yet. I loved Beerus's. You could just pop a few on the sly. You know, that was so funny. He's willing to overlook any of the rules to assure victory.
Yeah, he wants to win.
Yeah, he wants to live. Because despite how powerful he is, he has no bearing on what happens. All right, anything else?
No, it's just kind of weird to think that Beerus and them were always here. But it feels like it now. He does such a good job making you feel like they've always been in the world.
Yeah. I mean,
you know what I mean?
He's actually the reason that Planet Vegeta was destroyed.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Which is a retcon and it's inserted into old lore, but I don't mind it.
I don't either.
You know, it's fine with me.
It's kind of cool to think that even Frieza had to kind of answer to somebody.
Yeah. Well, yeah, King Cold said, like, you gotta worry about Beerus, the god of destruction, and Majin Buu.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, all right, that's gonna be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this week. We'll see you next time. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Guys, thank you so much for watching Dragon Ball Super with me and Eric. You can't watch next one because it's not out. But you can watch with us next week.
Yep.
And you can like and subscribe and see all the other awesome content we do. We do a bunch of different kinds of anime.
I caught this hair. I don't know where it's from.
I got something to say, but it's gonna be too long. Nope.